Daniel wrote us an email here at Kiss FM for a second date update. Daniel says, Dear Ryan, Sisney, and Tanya, we actually met because of our names of our Wi-Fi routers. I'll explain more later. What a tease. Says, but we spent an amazing night together. I haven't been able to get her out of my head. My texts are not being answered, but I'd really like to see her again. It's from Daniel. So I got to understand this Wi-Fi router connection.
Oh, it's fun to name them something creative. We have ours named a creative name.
Well, don't give them out.
No, you can. It's fine. That's public. You can see it. It's all about knowing the password.
Oh. Yeah, I like it when I'm in a building and I can see all the different Wi-Fis.
Yeah.
Some strange Wi-Fi names. Anyway, Daniel, can you explain the router connection? How did you guys connect over your Wi-Fi routers?
Yeah. So there was this really pretty girl, and she lived in my building with her roommate, and I just happened to notice that the Wi-Fi near me, it was called Two Broke Chicks. Okay, I just thought that was so funny, and so I ended up changing my router to One Broke Guy. Okay, and the next time I saw her in the elevator, she was like, "Are you the one broke guy?" And I'm like, "Oh, are you one of the broke chicks?" And we just were laughing, and we hit it off, and ended up exchanging numbers.
That is so cute.
That is cute.
It is cute until it gets uncute.
Well,
now it's uncute. What happened?
Well, first, we went on just an amazing dive bar crawl. You know, I just looked up, like, what are the best dive bars in the Valley? Like, we just hit, like, 5 of them one night, and it was a blast. It was a blast.
And then?
What
happened?
Yeah.
How did it end?
Well, okay, so she ended up spending the night at my place, and the next morning she said she had to go to work, and she left pretty quickly, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about her. But she hasn't gotten back to me.
What did you text her, though? Like, give me some verbiage here, because did you say the wrong thing?
No. It was just, like, checking in with her. I made a couple jokes, and just, like, nothing, man. Like, nothing.
Maybe the jokes were off.
Yeah, I'm not maybe the funniest guy on the planet, but after the night that we had and everything that went, I don't know, man. I just. So
you really like this girl?
Oh, a lot, yeah. No, definitely. She's amazing.
I was ghosted recently, and I don't want to know. And I have mutual friends that know the person, but I don't want to know. Oh. I think it's probably dumb texts. Like I just was trying to be funny and was not. But maybe what you did, Daniel.
Maybe. I have a feeling I kind of think I maybe know what happened.
What? Well, tell me.
Okay,
what is
yeah, explain.
Honestly, I don't. I know this is weird, but I know I'm on the. I don't really want to say because I don't want to jinx it. If that's not, I don't know what it is.
We are here. Just say.
I really don't want to say. I would.
Well, Daniel, this is a saying medium here. This is.
Yeah,
we have to break through.
Maybe it's embarrassing. He doesn't want to. Like,
maybe he'll.
No, I understand what he said.
Say
but I
once
need
we
to know.
find out.
So you're not going to tell me?
Well, can we just maybe find out from her what she thinks? And
can you just give me a category of what you think it might be?
It was that night. Yeah.
Okay, I'm bored of this. I need to know what it was.
I think I know what he's trying to say.
Daniel, hold on for a second. We're going to call her. Her name is Lacey, right? We've got her number here. So we're going to call Lacey. Yeah. I want to know. What is it?
I'll tell you what I think.
Well, tell me. Why can't you tell me?
Because he doesn't want to say. I think he couldn't perform properly
he's
that
an actor.
night.
He's a musician?
Actor?
Oh, my God.
He's a musician. His guitar wasn't working?
No.
Yes.
Couldn't plug in
that would be my
his amp.
husband's nightmare. But no.
His amp was dead.
I think, sure. I think something wasn't charging right or properly for him, and he couldn't.
He didn't have the new charger.
That's
right.
Okay.
Couldn't
First date jitters.
All right. So let's come back and just find out if his instrument didn't work.
The instrument?
We're going to track down Lacey, I promise you, and find out what the issue was. This is the second part of Second Date Update. We met Daniel. Said he met this woman named Lacey because of their Wi-Fi. Two broke girls, one broke guy or something with their Wi-Fis, and they thought that was so funny. They ran into each other. They met. They went on an amazing night out. I think they spent a good time of the night together, if not the whole thing. He can't get her out of his head. He's in love, thinks this is a very good woman for him, catch for him. Mm-hmm. And now his texts are not being responded to. And he thinks he has an idea as to why on that night something happened. He thinks maybe that's it. But if that's not it, he doesn't want to say it because they don't want to jinx it. So I don't know what it is, but we're about to find out from Lacey what it is if it's that. But Sisney's hunch is he's a musician and his guitar wasn't working.
Sure.
Basically, that's what, just follow along on that.
Right. I like
So-
what you said, that his instrument wasn't working.
Yeah, it's just everyone's, everyone's listening. All ages,
hope
all
they are.
ages, all ages. Need to be aware. All ages have us on. Let's be aware. Daniel, do you have a guitar?
Yeah. Do I have a guitar?
Do you have? Are you a musician?
I play some instruments.
Okay.
I mean,
Was
I'm
your
not
did
great.
what was your instrument
Out of tune?
on this date night?
Oh my God!
I'm just asking you the question.
God. Oh my God! Seriously? I know.
Well,
Okay.
You don't want to put this in our head.
Yeah, because you wouldn't tell us, and so now we're kind of like
All right, so-
spiraling.
Don't say anything, Daniel. I've got Lacey. I want to get to her right now. Here we go. We're going to find out
Let it
why.
go with that.
Why are you getting ghosted? Let's find out. All right. Hi, Lacey. How are you?
Good. How's it going?
It's going great. Thank you so much for asking. We're at Kiss FM. I've got Sisney and Tanya with me. We're on the air. We're calling you about a guy named Daniel. I think he's one broke guy. His Wi-Fi is called One Broke Guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this about something that happened? What was it, like last summer, I think?
So it's a bit awkward, but we know a little bit about your date. We know that you guys met, you went out, and Daniel, I think, really thinks a lot of you. And just to jump into it, we're curious to know, how was the date with Daniel?
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, are we live on the air? Is
I
that
would
what's
say
happening?
Yes. That is
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to be very careful with what I say.
Please, because I do like it that all ages of people, kids, teenagers, parents, moms, dads are listening. It's kind of a nice thing.
Good. Okay. Okay.
Like to keep it that way? Yeah,
I met him because we were in like the same apartment complex, and so the one broke guy is like, I don't know if you know the backstory, but like we had our Wi-Fi was like two broke chicks, and then he was like one broke guy, and then like we met in the elevator, and like I don't know, he was just like really fun, and he kind of planned like a whole evening of all these like dive bars and like as a date for us, and we went around and like it was a lot of fun, and we did the dive bar thing, so I went back to his place afterwards, and the reason why I am not talking to him anymore is because of just like one particular thing that he said that night.
Okay. So it's something he said, not
said
something he.
something.
It's not something he didn't do. It's something he said.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was just like, it just kind of like gave me the ick. And like, I just felt like it was just really, early enough for me to be like, okay, bye.
Is there a way to say it?
Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's just like really embarrassing. Like not really for me, but like kind of for him. So you know what happens when you go over to someone's, place after going on a dive bar date, and that happened. And then he immediately said, like, he got really embarrassed and was like, "I'm sorry. It'll be better. I promise." Like immediately. And it was like the most, I don't know, like that's just like, ugh, that's like so icky. Cause like, it wasn't like, it was like bad, but like, I mean, it wasn't
I
like,
got
like
you.
great.
Right.
But like, I don't know. It's just like really not
he was
hot.
saying that he was not best in show, that in this moment. It wasn't the best in show.
Yeah. And it was like the first thing he said. Like, he was like, "I'm sorry. It'll be better. I promise." Like, I was like, what?
Okay.
So if he didn't say that, you wouldn't have had an issue, but because he did, you've kind of like not been in contact?
Yeah, because it's just like, I don't know, like,
No,
it's
I
just,
don't
like,
get
not
it.
confident. And it was like, I didn't give him a reason to like apologize or anything. And it was like, oh,
Yeah.
like, are you just going to be like kind of
Tanya,
sheepish?
we'll explain this to you here in a second. But Lacey, Daniel's on the line. Daniel, Do you remember saying these words to Lacey after whatever happened?
I do.
And what was the point you were trying to make?
Well, just I don't know. I was insecure. Listen, I'm just to be honest, I'm relieved right now to find out that I wasn't as bad as I thought I was. Okay,
but just don't talk about stuff like that. Like, you know, I just don't think. Sometimes you don't disclaim something like that. I think.
Well,
you don't review yourself. You don't review yourself afterwards.
Right. Just kind of live in that moment.
So here we are. We know where we stand. We know what we said. We know where we went wrong. Lacey, do you want to go out with Daniel again and see if his instrument's plugged in the right way?
I'm gonna be honest, like, no, because like, I don't know. I just feel like when, like, I don't. It just kind of gave me the ick that like that was the first thing that he said.
Yeah, it
That
gives
he
me
was
the ick
just
too.
like,
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Why am I like
Yeah.
not? I'm like fine with it.
All right, Lacey, you're not going to see Daniel again. That's the bottom line, right?
yeah, I'm not like a big fan of like whenever I've had the ick before, like I've
You
tried to
can't
come
go-
back from
okay.
it. I
Daniel?
can't.
Are you at peace, Daniel, with this now? Can we move on?
I wouldn't say I'm at peace with it. I understand. I respect her, and I apologize, and I will
No,
definitely
stop
learn from it.
apologizing.
Oh, okay, guys, it's not going to work. Thank you very much, Daniel, for reaching out. Good luck, Lacey. Bye, you guys. Oh, I'm with her on that.
I feel
It's just
bad for
icky.
him.
He
I'm
gave himself like a
not.
self-review afterwards, and she's like, get out. Kiss.